Welcome back on the AM show. And yes, indeed, we are your election headquarters. For our installment today of AM on Wheels, we take you to that major constituency, Botiano, Englishi, and Manfro, where we'll be hearing from some residents and later on interacting with Member of Parliament for the area, Sylvester Tete. My colleague, Sweetie Abochi, is on hand, and she's going to be having an interaction with some of those residents, and later on, the Member of Parliament, Sylvester Tete. Sweetie, if you can hear me, over to you.
Well, welcome to another edition of AM on Wheels, where we connect the constituents to their representatives. Now, today we are in Botiano, Englishi, Manfro constituency, where specifically at Tuba Junction, a taxi rank that encapsulates lots of people from various parts of the constituency. As we do, this is the citizens' microphone, so I'm going to give it to them for them to tell us what their problems or issues are in this constituency. Thank you so much for joining us on this show. Now, tell me, what are some of your concerns in this constituency?
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm Joseph, a driver here. And in fact, madam, the problem we are facing in this station is very, very serious. You know, our roads here are all bad. If you go to Kokrobite, it's bad. Go to Kakraba, it's bad. Fulani is bad. Koche down is bad. So we are facing a lot of problems here. And it is really spoiling our cars. As I'm speaking to you now, my car is at shop, which I have no money for maintenance. So we are pleading to the government for help. We are pleading. We are seriously pleading for help. So we have a lot of problems here. We have a lot of problems here.
Do your MP know about the situation of the road, spoiling your cars and all that? Do you think he's aware of some of these issues?
Yes, please. He is aware. He is aware. He is aware. And I think he is also trying his best to do something about it. But as of now, we are still in the problem. We are still in the problem.
I'll come back to you in a bit. Hello, boss. Yeah. This is your turn now. What are some of your issues in the constituency? Because we are meeting up with your MP in a few moments, once we wrap up from here. So what are some of your concerns that we should put on his table?
All right. So this is Isaac Odro from Tuba Station here. I think one of our major problems here is the road, as my brother Elias said it. We are only pleading on the government to help us to fix our road. In fact, today as we speak now, a lot of us bear as a witness that when you go to Abosokan to buy a spare part, just one part you buy today, if you're a driver, a taxi driver here, you can work for like a week to get that amount. So looking at this, how will you move forward in life? As you push on, just one spare part can bring you back. So we are only pleading. The government will come into our aid and then help us to fix our road, especially from Tuba Junction here to Tuba Roundabout, specifically in front of Stockwell School. When you look at the situation of the road over there, it's very, very, very bad, especially when it rains. When it rains, in fact, car does not go, it does not come, and then a lot of our cars here spoil that. Even in the evening when you come here and you see passengers queuing here, looking for a car to their destination, you even feel pity for them. So we are begging, we are only pleading that government will come into our aid, fix our road. That's all that we are asking for. We are not asking for much, just the road. As citizens, we are not asking for money, we are not asking for any property. We are only pleading that he help us to fix our roads. That's all that we are asking. In fact, when our cars spoil, we bear the cost. We buy the spare part. We buy everything. We are not putting on the government. We are not telling government to buy us the part. All that we are asking, that he should help us to fix our roads. That's all we are asking.
How long has the situation been like this? Are the roads, was it a working road constructed well that deteriorated over time, or it has always been like this without any...
All right. I think about a year or 2 years now, that's the road got into that situation. It was a tarred road, but our construction over here, nobody knows. They do the road and then they don't do any maintenance. So it just started gradually. Now the situation is worse. It's worse at all. So about 2 years now, we have been suffering on this road.
Well, let me come to you now, boss. please tell us your name and some of your issues here in the constituency. Or you can add your voice to the roads issue if that's also your.
Okay. My name is Abdul Razak. We have one of our problems in the station or our roads. But when we come forward to the MP, we told us we don't have problem with the road. We have problem with the road, but it's on working on it. Because so far as you order or you take an application or a road, you need a road, you just go to the road minister. And so far, front of me, our MP bring road minister 4 hours in this constituency.
Oh, I understand your trail of thoughts, but right now we are just trying to gather as many issues as possible because we are going to see your MP, and then he will tell us what he's doing to make the situation go away. So aside the road, if you have any other concern, this is the time to share it.
Okay, thank you very much. One issue about the road, you are still on the road, because I want to finish with the road, then you go to the next point. One issue about the road is, so far, our MP have bring the road minister to the constituency 4 hours. So far, we are in like, about next month, this road, I'm sure something to do about it. So, how as a driver's talk, it's the same thing, that we are having a problem about the road. But the MP give assurance to us that by next month, this road will start.
All right, just a second, I'll come back to you. I see you shaking your head. You have a lot to say. Please, go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah, so many years, no maintenance. MCE, and that's all your maintenance or MCE, ye huni modi a obo area. We share English among from a Fituba roadway, a colicuo, Labera camp, Sir traffic at your highway, when you divert Efaha. No share, I could say the pond, MP, Casan and Nimuhono, Cacrano, and yet in super statiato. Be passenger for a begua. I say a casting be brave. MC, ye want a dear or your era. Was it MP on your MC Narada or your maintenance? No call tap rapport on film Guquaniso, on ye be 24 hours so I'm quaniso. Until ye prefer say MC in one's son, if so on boy English among fro. English among fro on boy. And I say MP, honorable sla tete, on so I'm quaniso. And so, you know, one year be added and far quanus, one year be and foul. Say, I can't tell back say almost 3 million, 4 million, and send a tomato car tie. Nebia, wait 3 million, Juma way in a week, Nebia when I say 5 million, or ye 3 million to tire. I know a becca would be coffee. Until yes, Rawan say, one year be being far a quanu, my MC particular. Uko Flania, quanu and ye, Uko bridge be war. Adomos ho. Sabridge no a leaky to Iron City. We bet me afa ako kaswa bridge no almost 2 years ni can't be faso. Bridge no anka mu betimi anka me mu ko ho se mu ko hwe bridge no. Na mu akɔhwe sa na bridge no ti. Won ye bibia emfa ho emaye. Nti yesremo won ye bibia de emfa English amanfo rules no ho emaye kakra ye danas.
Well, he says that he understands the MCE is the one responsible for maintenance work on the roads. And so, you know, in his opinion, the man should be replaced because they're not doing much. There's also a situation of a bridge that's leaking in some parts of the constituency that also need the attention of government, central government, the member of parliament, and the appropriate authorities. Thank you all so much. If there are no, please, do you have anything to say before we wrap this up?
Yeah. Okay. My name is Isaac from Tuba Taxi Rank. I think, as my colleagues were saying, it's true. We have a challenge, and the challenge that we have here is our road networks. It's worrying us a lot, and then it's costing us to our parts. When you are going to buy your spare parts, it's very serious. So as you can see today, you are here. We increase our fare a little because of car spare parts and the insurance. We increase because of that. We increase our fares small. So our road networks here is very bad and it's killing us. So we are pleading for them to come to our aid. Then, yeah.
Well, thank you all so much. Right from here, in about 5 minutes, we're catching up with Sylvester Tete, who is a member of parliament for Botsiano English Amanfrom constituency, and he has to respond to these concerns raised by his constituents. Keep watching. We'll be back in a moment.